Although I was only 23 years old at the time, I felt I had lived a full life. The only thing I had not experienced was sex. The nagual Julian had told me that it was the fact I had not been with a woman that gave me my strength and endurance, and that he had little time left to set things up before the world would catch up with me.
What did he mean, Don Juan?
He meant that I had no idea about the kind of hell I was heading for, and that he had very little time to set up my barricades, my silent protectors.
What's a silent protector, Don Juan?
It's a surge of inexplicable energy that comes to a warrior when nothing else works. My benefactor knew what direction my life would take once I was no longer under his influence, so he struggled to give me as many sorcerer's options as possible. Those sorcerer's options were to be my silent protectors.
What are sorcerer's options? I asked.
Positions of the assemblage point. The infinite number of positions which the assemblage point can reach. In each and every one of those shallow or deep shifts, a sorcerer can strengthen his new continuity.
His superior strength and a new and unaccountable cunning enabled him to find jobs even where there were none to be had, as he steadily worked his way north to the state of Sinaloa. And there his journey ended. He met a young widow like himself, a Yaqui Indian, who had been the wife of a man to whom Don Juan was indebted. He attempted to repay his indebtedness by helping the widow and her children, and without being aware of it, he fell into the role of husband and father. His new responsibilities put a great burden on him. He lost his freedom of movement and even his urge to journey farther north. He felt compensated for that loss, however, by the profound affection he felt for the woman and her children.
I experienced moments of sublime happiness as a husband and father, but it was at those moments when I first noticed that something was terribly wrong. I realized that I was losing the feeling of detachment, the aloofness I had acquired during my time in the nagual Julian's house. Now, I found myself identifying with the people who surrounded me.
Don Juan said that it took about a year of unrelenting abrasion to make him lose every vestige of the new personality he had acquired at the nagual's house. He had begun with a profound yet aloof affection for the woman and her children. This detached affection allowed him to play the role of husband and father with abandon and gusto. His detached affection turned into a desperate passion that made him lose his effectiveness. Gone was his feeling of detachment, which was what had given him the power to love. Without that detachment, he had only mundane needs, the distinctive features of the world of everyday life.